Good day, guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Ademola Badmos. If you find this video useful, please do not forget to like, and above all, subscribe and hit the bell notification to get more videos. So in the last module that we did, we tried to run these two integration files together, and we ran into a cookie problem. Let's try to run it again and see that happen. And so the performance glitch is running, and just after that you see that there is a cookie issue here. And we tried to fix it, and we couldn't fix it. So I would probably go through some steps here before I get into the topic, which this particular issue led to a topic today. But let's try to do something and see if it will work. So the first thing we want to do is we want to create a before each class, a before each block, where we would probably just say cy dot get cookies. Then when this cookie is gotten, then we clear them. Then we can cy dot clear cookies, and let us hope that this would fix it. Let's run it again and see. Excuse me. Still, it did not fix it even after trying to get the cookie and trying to clear the cookie. It didn't fix it. Now, why do we have the problem? There are two things we should know here. You will write tests, one, and probably your test would not work. And the next thing you need to do is investigate why your test is failing, why your script is failing. It might be an app issue, or it might be that you are using the syntax in a very wrong manner. So now this has led us to something here. One thing that is worthy to note here is the performance user already said there's a performance glitch. So every time the performance user logs in, it creates a cookie that persists. So the cookie persists, and because it has some glitch issues, it doesn't allow this next step to run. Then how do we surmount this issue? We can surmount this issue by rearranging our tests. So ordinarily, Cypress discourages arranging tests, because Cypress encourages running tests independently, right? But that is not to say that there are no edge cases where you need to arrange how your test runs. Take for instance, if you're running an API test and you want to run a collection, you have to first run the login API, because the login API will probably return an access token that will be needed by the rest of the APIs. So that means that you have to arrange your tests. So in this case, now in order for our test to run, we have to make sure that the performance test runs last. So how do we do this for a BDD framework? We basically just come to our Cypress.json file, and then we create the test files. This specifies what type of test files should run. Oh, we already have test files, pardon me, no wonder it's repeated itself. So in our test files, instead of having just the feature file run this way, we would create this. We would create this. Control Z, that. So we'll have this done. So here, instead of having just any random feature files, we will now arrange it for ourselves. So we'll put standard dot feature as the first one, and we move to the second one. Let me make this one neater here. So we move to the second one and we call that performance dot feature. Now with this done, if we relaunch our runner, we would have standard and feature. So it has been rearranged for us. So this way, if we try to run both feature files at this point, standard will run first successfully, and because standard will not keep any cookies, because by default Cypress wipes every cookie per test, Cypress will be able to wipe the cookie for standard performance, and once standard is done, performance will be able to run. As you can see, performance is also running and it will run successfully. So that brings us to the end of this class. Just learn how to arrange files when you're using BDD, or probably even if you have to arrange even if it's just your normal spec files, if you are not using BDD, you can use that same technique by arranging the way you want it to be to run. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.